Technology is a really important part of our life today. It's ubiquitous, it's everywhere, and the volume of technology is continuing to grow every single day. It also powers everything we do. And what's happening is that there is data footprint that is being left behind wherever I go. So as we think about technology and data, it's a critically important part of our life and powers not only our work lives, but our personal lives as well. Today's systems are particularly vulnerable for two reasons. One, we have so many systems that are being built on a daily basis, which means there's just tons of computer code out there. That becomes a really great attack surface. The second reason is because there's adversaries and bad guys out there that want to take advantage of organizations and individuals, and they do it for financial gain. They are in a profitable business. So today's attack vectors continue to grow very fast, and the threats continue to rise.
It all comes down to a security first mindset, and then a bunch of actions across people, technology, and processes. So what I mean by security first is it cannot be that just one single team's mandate is security. So the entire organization has to design their applications, design their processes around a potential breach and how best to prevent that. Trellix prioritizes security for a variety of reasons. First and foremost, we've been in the security business for over a couple of decades through the various organizations that Trellix is now evolved into. So security is in our DNA and we are very passionate about it. We have tremendous expertise in security. The second reason is cybersecurity is not just limited to one segment or one industry. Cybersecurity is almost today an everybody problem. So there is a pervasiveness and an applicability across the entire ecosystem for cybersecurity. And last and definitely not least is the fact that it's purpose-driven work, what we call soulful work. It's work that drives real value for the world at large. So there is a sense of both playing to our strengths and also taking on a cause much larger than ourselves.
So Trellix does a number of things as a company, but primarily what we do is build an extended detection and response platform. What that platform helps to do is exactly what it says. It helps you to detect and respond to threats. We really do that in three ways. There's three key pillars to our platform. The first is around the endpoint. So protecting endpoints, whether they be laptops, whether they be phones, whether they be cars, they have to be protected. The second piece is around security operations data. There's a lot of data that comes off security systems. You have to be able to look at that data and interpret it and understand it, and then be able to respond to those attacks that are real. The third piece is around data and data protection. There's a lot of data flowing in and out of organizations, and it's really critical that that data is protected. That system all together is what we call at Trellix an XDR platform. And we have the best XDR platform on earth. And why we have that is not only do we have our own native technology, but we also have strong partnerships with over 5,000 partners, and we have over 800 integrations with other security technology that are very, very meaningful for protecting your organization.
We had about over 65 products, individual products. First order of business was to collapse those individual products, bring them together in broad categorization, what we call product families. We have 5 major product families. They are endpoint, cloud, data protection, email, and network. And each of these product families has a rich set of products underneath them, but they're both under the framework of going back to the design principles, under the framework of very simple solution and a simplified outcome through our unified X console.
One of the biggest problems in cybersecurity is the talent gap. For many years, demand has outstripped supply, and that problem just continues to worsen. The latest stats say there's a 2.7 million person shortage in cybersecurity. It's really important because we need people with skills to help protect all of our organizations, and we just don't have enough of those people. At Trellix, we're trying to do two things. The first thing is we're building an artificial intelligence and machine learning platform called XDR that's focused on helping organizations get the most out of the personnel they have today. So get the most out of their analysts, get the most out of their security operations. The second way to do this is really to focus on recruiting. We have done some traditional things over many years and they're not working very well. So what we've proposed at Trellix is we need a comprehensive program to help get more talent into cybersecurity. And finally, it's available to professionals that are in the middle of their career who might want to make a change to what we call soulful work. Us at Trellix, soulful work means cybersecurity is a career that you can have where you can feel you're doing good in the world. And that's really important. We know many of our employees are proud of the fact that the work they do helps protect hospitals, it helps protect water systems, it helps protect people's financial information, which is really, really critical. Trellix has always and will continue to maintain our leadership in cybersecurity is by staying very close with our customers. One of the things we spend a lot of time is working side by side with our customers, understanding their problems and making sure we're evolving the technology ahead of the problems that they're seeing actually out on the front lines. We also are always innovating and thinking about what might come next. So we do a lot of work out of our Advanced Research Center to think about the adversary. We call this adversarial intelligence. What this allows us to do is see the moves that the bad guys are making before they even make the move and create protections. And this concept of living security is security that is open, security that's adaptable, and it creates a platform that's always learning. And that way you can better protect your organization and build greater cyber resiliency.